What's up, guys? It's Nate, One Man's Odyssey. This video is a little different. I'm on the summit right now of a beautiful peak in central New Mexico, and I'll leave it at that, but it was a pretty good hike, although a really hard one at the last ridge. Like once I crested about 7,000 feet, it was a really tough hike over really brushy and sharp terrain. This video, and especially the last one, were not my usual style. Please let me know what you think about that style. There's a reason why I've done these this way. I'm gonna sit here and just enjoy the weather. It's probably about 70 degrees on the summit right now, so it's actually a little hot. It was still, I would say, easier than the peak I did last video. That video was very, very difficult in terms of scrambling, terrain, sharp plants. This one, not so bad. So today, just wanted to say hi to you guys. Didn't want 2 videos with 0 narration. And hey, maybe you could join me for lunch. I'm having some sardines in, I think it's preserved lemon or pickled lemon confit. We'll see how that is. I'm gonna enjoy that with a Sloppy Sloth Idaho 7 from 2nd Street Brewing in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And then of course, to get those simple sugars, I'm gonna have basically some candy from Trader Joe's. I have wanted to hike up this summit for a really long time, and this is one that I'm very happy to have finally done. I see it every time I fly out of the Albuquerque Sunport. You can see it right there, and it looks so tempting from a distance. So I'm happy to do it. Let's enjoy. Ever since that Mesa Alta trip where I had those sardines straight out the can with the beer, that is like such a choice combination. You get like a hoppy beer with some sardines. It is a really good combination. It's like you have that richness, umami, oiliness of the sardines. In this case, these are actually pretty briny. I'm not really getting a lot of pickled lemon. I know it's got a lot of other stuff in it. It's got like olives, onions, some other stuff. So it tastes really briny. It tastes really good to me. One of the best sardines I think I've had straight out the can. And then this beer, really solid, even though it's kind of at like room temperature. This beer is probably about upper 60s. I'm sensing pininess. That could be because there's some pine sap on the can somehow. That's getting all over my hand. I get some like resin. I also get some tropical fruit, maybe like papaya, pineapple. It's not a super bitter beer. It's only 35 IBUs, but it's really coming through. That bitterness is really coming through when it comes to like enjoying it with the sardines. I'm really enjoying this. Gonna relax up here. I am still on parental leave. So I believe this is my second to last week of parental leave. So this is kind of like a test day. Wife has the kids, all 3 kids alone for most of the day. It'll be my turn tomorrow, don't worry. This will be a good test day to not have to like go to work and be like, oh, well, I hope you can figure it out with me gone. So we'll be able to know maybe what we need to do when it's time to go back to work. My son has really found a hard time adjusting to me being home. The parental leave has been a blessing and a curse. But this weekend, he seemed to be back to his normal self, which is really great. I felt bad for him. He did not like that I was home. His sisters, well, both sisters, but more his older sister, not older than him, the middle child, his sister was home. And we were all home, and he's thinking we're having fun, we're having a blast. And he's like, why do I have to go to school? And it was really affecting him. He did not like it. So this weekend, we spent a lot of quality time and had some fun. And this upcoming weekend, he wants to go on a hike. Thanks, guys, for joining me on this fabulous peak. I'm definitely going to enjoy my rest. It's going to be kind of a slog for, I think it probably took me about an hour to traverse the last mile and a half. It was really rough terrain. Really the brush is the killer. And so I'm not really looking forward to that. But once I get past that, I think it should be pretty smooth sailing. Should be able to get back to the car fairly quickly. Hope you're enjoying a late February day as nice as the one I am right now. See you on the next one.